Several months later. Wednesday, 5 February. I feel like that's written wrong. It should be, like, February 5th, Wednesday or something. The Sami private school that I attend is in the town of Sami, obviously, which neighbors the town where my house is. What? Oh, which neighbors the town where my house is? Futami. Even though it's a neighboring town, it's still 5 stations away, forcing me to use the train to commute. Yoihama is a station near my house, and I have to take a train to Sami from here. A lot of Japanese words that I'm probably getting wrong. Just because I know what some stuff is doesn't mean I know how to pronounce it. I use the renewed pass to get to the station and get on the train that comes right on time. This is my usual commute to school. Ugh. The train is full of people. It's been a while, so the congestion is hard on me. I'm pushed from all directions and I can't see well. Students and workers get off at Sami, so this place is congested like a bargain sale. People usually compare it to the other way around. Anyway, I bear this for 5 stations before I'm finally released from this hell. Reaching the Sami station, people pour out of the train as soon as the door opens. I head out of the station engulfed in the wave of people. From the station, a slightly uphill path continues all the way to school. Since the school was built on top of the only hill around here, the commute is really tiring. During the summer, the wind from the sea blows through and provides a comfortable breeze. The sunlight is decent and it makes you think the greenhouse effect is a lie. But in the winter, the breeze attacks you with incredible chill. It's always cloudy and I miss the sun. In other words, it sucks during winter. And right now, it's winter. No! Judging by the picture, it looks more like spring. I think maybe he lost his sight as well as his arm. Spoilers. It's so cold. It's cold beyond belief. I could have gotten used to it if I had been going to school since the start of winter, but I was in the hospital up until 2 weeks ago and never had a chance to get used to the cold. I know that walking with my hand in my pocket looks bad. Man, why doesn't the school allow coats? I complain. Ryuken? Huh? A voice calls to me a bit hesitantly. Many dots. Oh. Turning around, I see my childhood friend, Araira. Yeah, that. Whatever that is. She came to visit me many times when I was in the hospital. You're coming back to school? Do I look like I'm going on a vacation or something, dressed like this? No. And your guess is probably right. Many dots. Many dots. Space travel? Where did that come from? I'm wrong? Don't sound so sad. I'm going to school. Nora sometimes says things I can't comprehend. Yeah, and you do as well, so shut up. So I do as well, so I should shut up. Oh well, then we can go to school together again. Yeah, I guess so. Nori smiles and walks up beside me. I make a bitter smile and we start walking up to school. Hee hee. What? Nothing. Question mark? I know she acts strangely at times, but this is over the top. I'm thinking about asking her what's up, but Nori stops me by talking first. We'll go to the club, right? Many dots. Club. It's a word I don't want to hear. Ryuken? Are you making fun of me? Huh? You know the state I'm in. I'm not making fun of you. I just want you to come to my club. I just want you to come to the club. Oh, I finally get to I can make a choice now. Shut up or sorry? Sorry. Sorry. I make a weak smile and roll up my left sleeve. Many dots. Nori hangs her head after seeing it. As you can see, my arm's gone since the train ran over it. You saw it too when you came to see me in the hospital. Yeah. So I can't go to the club anymore. But you still have your right arm? It's impossible with just one arm. You can't play your flute with one arm, right? I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. Let's go. People around us are watching us now. Are they curious about my arm? I don't care. I don't want to stay here, so I grab Nori's hand and start running. You're kind, Ryuken. That's as big as a misunderstanding as mistaking India for Indonesia. Forget about it. Hehe. I think Minori's closer to me now, but let's ignore that. But the whole event reminds me of that incident. About my arm. Well, we probably want some context, so... Yeah. Flashback. Many dots. more dots. Even more dots. Even more dots! Calm down. I don't know if we can hold all this dot. I wake up. My vision is covered in white. Right. I can't confirm anything else. Where am I? I try to raise my body to find out, but my body is heavy as lead and I can't move. I stop trying to raise my body and move my head. I look to my right. It's still hard work and I don't know why. A hospital? I first noticed the intravenous... Yeah, the IV drip in my arm, I'll just say that. I realize where I am and what I'm laying on. Realizing I'm in bed, I lower my head back down. Huh? I notice something strange. My left elbow has a throbbing pain, but there's no feeling beyond that. I try to squeeze my left hand, but it doesn't feel like I was successful. I try with my right hand, and even though it's difficult to move it, I can manage. Nobody responds even when I talk aloud, but I'm worried about my left arm. I look down. I look at my left hand. Huh? I can't see past my left elbow. My hand, which should extend out of my sleeve, isn't there. Yes, my left arm's gone from the elbow down. Many dots. I calmly try to analyze the situation. Many dots. More dots. And even more dots. Can I use Rocket Punch? No, my memory tells me I've never been turned into an android, nor did I ever fire a rocket punch. Well, that's because I'm human. So that can't be right. Now what's the meaning of this? Dots, dots, mini dots? Dangai Blade! Dots. It doesn't seem like a sword would come out from my arm. Then what happened to me? Some evil association turned me into an insect bike rider? Or do I have something that'll make me move faster? I don't know. I can't come up with an answer. Creak. The door opens and several people walk into the room. We heard you yelling something about a Dangai Blade and we wanted to make sure you weren't going insane. Didn't want to take you to the other white room. They head straight towards me. Seems you've awakened. His voice sounds deep and cheap. Then a pockmarked face blocks my view of the ceiling. I bet it's the doctor. How are you feeling? I don't think anyone who feels well would be in the hospital. Many dots. Many dots. It seems you're feeling fine. Hey, listen to me. Seems I'm faced with a tough doctor. I think you already noticed, but your arm... I didn't use a rocket punch. You can't use Dangai Blade. Oh, wow. I tried. Many dots. Many dots. The doctor looks up, then looks down at me and says, It's hard to say this, but don't say it. Shut up, patient. Shut up, doctor. He must be getting angry as his face is turning red. I think I went too far. I'll stay quiet for a bit. And look at the doctor. He must have regained his cool as he looks at me seriously. Get a bad feeling from his expression. You're probably aware of it by now, but... Many dots. I had to cut off your arm. Many dots. What? After a small hesitation, the doctor tells me this in a quiet voice. I can't understand the doctor's words right away. Cut off my arm. That means I don't have my arm anymore. It takes me 20 seconds to realize this. The moment I realize it, I get this image of my sweat glands sucking in moisture from the atmosphere. What? Feels like all of my blood has turned into ice water. But still, a warm lump moves in my chest. When you arrived, the blood vessels and nerves in your arm had been destroyed, and it was impossible for us to repair it. That's why we had to cut off your arm to save your life. I'm sorry, but that was the only way. The doctor turns his back. Many dots. I can't fully comprehend what the doctor just said. My brain is refusing to comprehend it. You can't handle the truth! The image of what happened at the station pops into my head. Reality seeps through my brain. I don't feel pain or sorrow. Like a rapid waterfall, I comprehend everything. The train ran over my arm. Took us about 10 minutes to finally reach that conclusion. Many dots, many dots, many dots. When I enter my classroom, warm air greets my cold body. Everyone's talking in small groups everywhere. It's a familiar scene, but it seems so nostalgic. Hey, it's Takiguchi. You're finally out of the hospital? You look blunt as always. Oh, dude. Whoa. Not cool, man. A few classmates notice me come near me. They're not even really gonna acknowledge it, but... yeah, that is just... long time no see, man. You seem to be doing well. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't doing well. Sure haven't changed. Huh? Why are you hiding your arm? Hey, I know it's cold, but at least put your arm through your sleeve. My classmates don't know. That's why they can be impudent like this, but I don't care. There's no need to hide it. Get ready to be amazed. I roll up my left sleeve. What are you? Hey! Your arm's gone! Many dots. Even though the reaction is what I expected, I'm not happy. The three look at me with surprise and curiosity. Well, that's how it is. I notice that the whole classroom is watching. Unable to stand it, I hurry to my seat and sit down. But everybody's still watching me. I always feel like someone is watching me. Their expression is of discrimination, not compassion. Oh boy! Boy, yeah. Yeah, this is great. Feels like they're watching some animal they've seen for the first time. I don't feel any consideration for a classmate who just came back from the hospital. They're not making nice faces. Huh? I hear a familiar voice from behind me. I turn around to find Minori. It's so mean. They're your classmates too. It can't be helped. Anyone would be surprised if something like this happened to someone they know. But don't worry. Shouldn't stay this way too long. Don't tempt fate. You remember what happened last time? I hope so. She's really worried about me. Really appreciate it. No, she always helps me out being the way she is. But Minori's character makes me want to make fun of her. You always worry too much. But I am worried. Blah ha ha ha. Blah ha 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 ha. Hey, why are you laughing? Oh boy, he's going insane. Well, that's just like you know? New? What? Yeah, it's cute, it's cute. Jeez, I'm mad. Oh, I didn't notice that. I call Minori, who's mad, ? I feel like at that point the translation kind of got screwed up a bit, because I didn't really understand that too well. As I thought. As you thought, what? Many dots. Minori hangs her head, still looking sorry. She puts her hands in front of her chest and twiddles her fingers. It seems she's trying to tell me something. Hey, if you got something to say it. Okay. But Minori continues to look up and down and doesn't try to look at me. What does she want to say? An H-List got his wings! Oh, Homeru's going to start. Hey, Minori! Minori runs to her seat as if she's been saved by the bell. No, she ran away to her seat. What did she want to say? Minori's looking at the blackboard, ready to avoid any further questioning. Well, I'll get the answer from her later. Right now, I'm sleepy. Good night. School is tiring. I bet I couldn't concentrate even if I stayed awake, so sleeping would be the best action I could take. Good night. And then he falls asleep in class. I'm sure we've all been there, done that. Many dots, more dots. Hey, wake up. Many dots. Wake up, Ryuken. The number you're trying to reach is currently unavailable. Really? Yes. How can I wake you up? You knew? Everything will be alright if you contact Yuichiro's advising office. And wake up, Ryuken. Oh. Feels like I've fallen down from heaven, yet I'm going up to heaven. Raising my head, I see Minori's perplexed expression. What's wrong, Minori? Oh, you woke up. Well, of course, I'm talking to you. Many dots. Many dots. Many dots. Many dots! Right. You don't remember, huh? Huh? I have no idea what Minori's talking about. Minori continues on, ignoring my confusion. It's lunchtime. I see. Hey, I didn't bring lunch today. Right. I forgot to make lunch today, and... No, even if I did remember, I can't make lunch with one arm. Really? As a rare case among guys, I made my own lunch before the accident. Well, my mom wasn't a morning person, so I was forced to make my own lunch, but... Anyway, I've never gone to the store or the cafeteria, so I have this habit of not bringing money to school. In other words, I don't have money to buy food. What now? Do I have to skip lunch today? Does it mean my stomach and back will meet each other? What are you talking about, Ryukin? My stomach is going to growl. You didn't bring lunch? It's screaming for me to beg you for food. So, you don't have money. Many dots. Many dots. That's right. I don't see my defeat. I said that weirdly. Hey, Minori, can you share some of your lunch with me? Sure. Honesty really pays off this time. Really? That'll really help me out. Having a childhood friend sure does help. Minori moves the desk to my seat, putting it right next to mine. Alright, let's eat rice together. Okay. She opens her small pink lunchbox. It's filled with tasty looking dishes that increase my appetite. Such an ordinary dream doesn't exist here. Many dots. Eat all you want. What is this? It's my lunch. Minori replies in wonder. Well, it is indeed lunch. I'll admit that there are a few people out there that would bring this kind of lunch. But would a normal girl bring this? When I first saw the lunchbox, it was a field of white. Not snow, but rice. Rice fills the whole box and there's nothing else in it. I recall a few seconds ago. Flashback text. Let's eat rice together. Many dots. Well, let's eat rice together. Yeah. Nori hands me a pair of chopsticks and I start putting the rice into my mouth. It's weird how it doesn't feel like I'm eating. I put some rice into my mouth and chew on it. I guess this is supposed to make it taste better. And by chewing a lot, my brain will think I've eaten a lot. Or so I hear. But it has no effect on me as I've sustained heavy mental damage. I'm hungry. Yeah, that's why we're eating, right? It's not the problem. Don't you have something to say about your lunch? This is the default of Dokabin, right? Many dots. I guess I shouldn't inquire as to what that is. Well, I want to know. Fine. Thanks for the meal. Is that all you want? Yeah, I feel like I'll get even hungrier if I eat any more. Moral of the story. The main course shines because of the side dishes and it doesn't work by itself. Oh, Ryukin. I moved my desk back and was about to go to sleep, but Minori stops me. Minori has the same uneasy expression that she showed this morning. What? Well, what are you impatient about? I'm not. There's a 98% possibility you're lying. Oh my god, we have friggin' Fee in here now! You knew? Doing that won't help. I swear, it probably sounds really creepy when I do that. You knew? That's not what I meant to do. Fine, go ahead and say it. You knew? You said I was impatient. Hey, you know I want to say something? Many dots. I can tell because we're childhood friends. I lie. Okay. Alright. Many dots. Many dots. Many dots. Many dots. Many dots. Thought so. I can make a remix of this. Okay, let's see now. Both of these seem like good options now. Just fess up or attack silently. I don't have a coin. See, that's all. I need to start bringing. Friggin' pulling on my headphones here. I don't have a coin, and all the stuff that's on my desk I should not flip because it'll probably break. Alright, gonna flip a bit once I get set up again. Alright, so yeah, I bought some bits at BronyCon, and so alright, so I'll say the heads and tails. I'm gonna assume that's right. So, okay. Heads, tails. Heads it is. Just fess up. Just fess up. Smack. Ow, whoa, did you just actually attack her? Did you actually slap her? Okay, dude. I had thoughts about it, but man, this guy is a douche. It's not ow. Smack, smack. What are you doing? I'm sorry. I'll talk. Okay. This guy is a freaking abusive douchebag. Let's go to the club. What? It stings the back of my head. That again? Yeah. I told you, it's meaningless for me to go now. I can't do anything. It's not true. How irritating. Minori just doesn't get it. I can't play since I only have one arm. To go to the club in spite of that is like torture. But I know Minori's worried about me. That's why I answer calmly. I can decide myself if it's meaningless or not, right? That's true, but... So it's not something you should worry about. Sorry. Man, I feel really bad now. I'm going to sleep. Oh, okay. I rest my head on the desk and close my eyes. The darkness before me is calm and relieving. I believe in a thing called love. That's not how I feel right now. That was terrible of me. My chest throbs in pain. Many dots, many dots, many dots. I didn't go to the club. I got up as soon as the bell rang and headed straight for the station. Ha. I laughed with self-derision on my way to the station. First of all, why is this happening to me? Did I do something bad? I did make Minori cry, make Minori sad, make Minori weep many times. It's all Minori. Well, anyway, I haven't done many bad things. You freaking slapped her 3 times just to get her to talk! Like, freaking I'm an asshole and I wouldn't do that. At the very least, not anything that... I keep banging my chair against my desk. Not anything that needed my armor's compensation. If God does exist and gave me this fate, I'm... Whoa, it skipped. Okay, if God does exist and gave me this fate, I won't forgive God. Oh, but... I know one thing. The one that cannot be forgiven the most is Takiguchi Ryo. Me. I'm getting depressed and taking it out on Minori, who has nothing to do with it. There's no one around me that's more worried about me than her. I acted rude to her. I hate it. I hate myself more than anything. And what'll I do? You will have many dots, that's what you will do. And then more dots, and then even more dots. Dots! A plague of dots of both your houses! Said that weird. I reached the station. The abominable place that took my arm. The answer on what I should do hits me. What I should do. It's a simple answer. I can't pursue my dream anymore and I can only hurt others. Is there a need for such a person in this world? Oh god, don't! Seriously. A train comes into the station. My feet slowly move forward. One step, another step, one more step and I'll fall off the platform. I have no second thoughts. Oh boy. Stop. Hammer time! The instant I take my last step, someone pulls me back by my collar. Choking from the force, I fall backwards onto the platform. What the hell? I shake my head to clear my mind. There's a tall person in front of me. A man standing as if to look down on me. He's expressionless and it makes me wonder if he has any emotions at all. But I know this guy well. Kotaru. Long time no see, Ryo. He's Harada Kotaru. You know... Okay, this is something I think is true, but I might be wrong about it. Let me know in the comments below, is it true that, like... Because that's what I'm getting from this. Japanese names, basically, the last name is kind of the first name, and the first name is more the last name. So, like, because everyone calls him Ryo, for example, but Ryo is his last name. So, is it just here that they have, like, a last name basis or something? Or are Japanese names actually, like, for example, I'm Max Allen, but if I was Japanese, and Max was still my first name, my name would be Alan Max. Like, is that how it works normally in Japan, or are these guys just on a last name basis? Because I feel like it's the actual, like, names are backwards in Japan kind of thing, but I'm not completely sure about that. So, let me know if that's true or not. He's been my classmate since middle school, and I can call him my best friend. But since he has this mature side of him and above-average face, mind, and athletic abilities, he does seem a bit distant. But Kotaru doesn't care about it, and our friendship is ongoing. He's someone that I can carelessly hang out with. Why are you here? This is a station. It's not strange for a student going home to be here, right? You're right. I get up. At the same time, the train leaves. As I turn to face him, he starts to speak. So, what were you trying to do? Many dots. You can't tell me? Well, I can guess what it was anyway. You're a detestable guy, like always. You haven't changed either. If I have to say, it looks like you've gotten dumber. Yeah, you're right. Huh? It's rare that you're so honest. I'm not in the mood right now. I'd assume so. So, what's wrong? You should know. You came by the hospital. Oh, yeah. But I don't know why you would do the stupidest thing in the world. Then dots. I should ask for advice. I get this sudden urge. Do you think there's value in my life? I don't know. What? He doesn't think and replies right away. I'm surprised. But it turns into anger right away. Hey, I'm serious! Was there a problem? Of course! Oh, then let me ask you instead. Is the value of your life something I should decide for you? I didn't mean it that way. Hang on, this music. I recognize this music, and not from earlier in the game, because I know I heard it then, and I just didn't bring it up, but I swear I recognize this music. I think this music might have been from Don't Take It Personally, Babe. I'm gonna look into that a bit later. I see. Then here's my analysis. I don't want to die, so give me a reason to stay alive. Right? Many dots. Let me tell you something. Don't be too dependent, kid. What? I'm too dependent? I don't need to tell you more than once. You... Swoosh! Kotaru easily avoids my punch. You should find the meaning of life yourself. 42! Exclamation marks. I try to hit Kotaru one more time, but his words stop me. Many dots. Power escapes me and I surprisingly feel calm. I'm acting stupid again. Look, I'll give you advice. Listen carefully. It seems you're angry because you can't fulfill your dream now. Yeah, but think about it. Is your dream really impossible now? I can't do it with one hand. If that's the case, I guess it can't be helped. You gave up. Gave up? Yeah, that's the problem. Giving up is certainly important at times. But what's more important is not to give up, to have the guts to keep going, and to maintain the desire for your dream. What can I do? Let's see. First of all, stop thinking about things like the value of your life. Huh? You can't see what's in front of you because you're worried about meaningless things. Is your dream to be a percussionist and play all over the world? Yeah? Does that mean becoming someone like your father? Well, I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know why I can't declare it. I don't even know why I can't tell. If it was me from a second ago, I would have answered immediately. But I can't answer right now. Then there are infinite possibilities. Possibilities are never ending. Infinite? Yes, you're not limited to just one dream. One dream to rule them all. If you find a new dream, pursuing it will create the value in your life. In other words, you don't need to know the value of your life to live. Many dots. Well, I'm not saying it's easy to find. With that, Kotaru goes into the train that's just arrived. You're not coming? Oh, I will. I jump onto the train. My uniform almost gets caught between the doors, but I manage to slip in. Phew. That was close. I feel like I gave this guy a wrong voice. Hang on. His eye is showing through his hair. So are his eyebrows. Well, his eyebrow, I guess. Does anyone else notice it's kind of a common design with things? Like, with pictures, the eyes and eyebrows are always showing through the hair. Maybe the eyes on these people are like Rayman's hands. They're separate from his body, but this hair is actually attached. That would be really convenient if you could actually make your eyes move around. Like, come out, and then you could still see things. Don't know about the eyebrows, though. That might just be weird. But, yeah. Yeah. I stretch out in the empty train. It feels so refreshing that it feels like I've rested for the first time today. I think I'll give this guy a different voice, yeah. Looks like you're feeling better now. Yeah. I see. Many dots. Many dots. 39. Many dots. Kotaro doesn't say anything, but smiles. You were 3 off from the meaning of life, man. You were 3 off. You had 1 job. Many dots, many dots, many dots. Phew. I jump onto my bed with a sigh. Till yesterday, I closed my eyes right away to escape reality, but it's different today. My head is clear. There are open paths ahead of me, even if I can't be like my dad. Knowing that makes me feel a whole lot better. Think about Minori or thank Kotaro. Let's... let's go thank... I hate sweaty hands. That was a wimpy ass flip, but whatever. Heads. So again, heads. It seems I won't hurt Minori anymore. But the problem isn't solved yet. I never want to be away from music. It has nothing to do with following my dad or not. The fact that I like music can't be changed. So let's think about fixing the pop filter. Good enough. Now it's blocking my view of the screen. There we go. What I want to do. What I can do. With a little legend that could. And what I can do right now is... many dots. Sleep. You know, I had a feeling that was going to be it. Good night. I close my eyes. Why does he keep saying that out loud?